What is up, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to another episode of Up the Humbugs. Happy New Year. I'm hoping this is the year of the Humbugs, if that's even a thing. We are well on our way to maybe getting promoted, but things are hotting up in the promotion and playoff race. I'm going to bring you up to speed with what's happened off camera. We're so close to the end of the season now. We're maybe 4 or 5 episodes, I think, away from the grand finale. Let's dive into it. Right then, so since our league games against West Essex and Stanway Rovers, we remain unbeaten actually. We had another chance against Great Wakering in a quarter final of a cup, and we beat them 3-1. Quite an easy result, to be fair. They rarely threatened. It was 1-1 after sort of an hour, and then we got a penalty, and Reynolds actually popped up with a rare goal late on just to seal the win. We then had a massive game against Benfleet. We actually had 2 big games, but we'll get onto that in a minute. But this was a huge game, first versus second, and we came away sharing the points 1-1. Elliot Long got a goal for us. They got a penalty inside the first sort of 25 minutes of the game. Maybe a bit fortunate to get that penalty and come away with a point. They didn't create much else, but you know what? Fine, I don't mind that. We were, at this point, 1 point clear of them at the top of the league, so sharing the points was fine. We then played Real Bedford in the FA Vars. What a classic this was. We went 1-0 down inside the first 20 minutes. Jonathan Tadafe. Charlie Horton pulled one back, though. He's been kicking up a bit of a fuss recently. Again, another player. These players, they're so bloody privileged. He wanted to play more, so he said, fine, get in the team. And he scored. Fair play. Liam Chadwick actually gave us the lead 72 minutes in. But that man, Jonathan Tadafe, again, came back and equalised. So it went to penalties, in which we scored every single penalty. They missed 2, and Sal Williams scored the winner. We then played Fenford. What was this? First third? Or second v third at the point? I don't know. A match between the top 3/4. And again, a draw. We share the points. Luke Rowe, our fullbacks have been scoring for fun at the moment. Luke Rowe opened up the scoring early in the second half, but they came back pretty quickly. Again, didn't create much more, so maybe a fair result. We didn't create much either. We have literally just played this game off camera now. Charlie Horton again opened the scoring for us against Barking at home. A game we should have been winning. Originally, I was going to show you this game, but there's been some rescheduling due to the cup. And I'll explain that in a minute. But we played Barking just now off camera. Charlie Horton scored in 7 minutes to give us the lead. Josh Endell scored, and then Billy Knott wrapped things up with quarter of an hour left to play. Very, very good results. Today's episode, again, due to the cup rescheduling, we will be playing the Clacton and Sawbridge Worth game. Now, Clacton are currently 14th, Sawbridge Worth 13th. So, games we should be winning. As you can see, we really don't have much left. Now, I'm actually sort of getting ahead of myself here, but we're going to do these 2 games. The next episode will actually be Holbridge and Benfleet. Or do I do Benfleet and Newcastle? Oh, that's a good question. No, we'll do a cup episode. So the next episode will be Benfleet and Newcastle. And then, depending on how the league pans out, we might end up doing all of these games across a couple of episodes. There might be playoffs. So, like I said, there's only about 4 or 5 episodes left of this season. And this is how the league is looking. Oh, it's close. It is close. Again, last season, I think at this point, Romford... In fact, can we check? Maybe not. I think at this point last season, Romford were well clear. We've got 10 games left to play. And we are a point behind Benfleet, who are first. They've drawn 1 more game than us. They've drawn 1 more game than us. And lost 1 less. Holbridge, though, they've done well to close the gap. They're right behind us. Just 2 points in it. Fenford, 4 points off us. Buckhurst Hill snuck into the playoff places recently because Tilbury have been dropping like a stone, as have White Ensign. Buckhurst Hill currently sitting in 5th on 48 points. I don't think there's any danger of us dropping out of the playoff spots. I think that's almost a certainty at this point. But as you know, this is Football Manager, and anything can happen. Okay, injury-wise, we've not been too fortunate. Liam Chadwick is the most recent player to be injured. He's going to be out for 2 months, so I think that's him done in terms of his season. He broke his wrist, so he is out for 6 weeks to up to 2 months. We've also had Kane Gilbert out and Lesroy Joseph. Now, at the time, I thought, that's it, they're done. But it looks like Gilbert's going to be back within 2 weeks. So we should have him for the late run-in, which will be crucial. And Lesroy Joseph as well, he's been out for a similar amount of time, damaged his kneecap. He's expected to be back again in the next 3 to 4 weeks, so it should just about make the last couple of games of the season. Just a quick outgoing as well. Owen Fisher has left the club. We signed him last season. Yeah, he didn't really do much. He played 4 games for us towards the end of the season, and then this year just has not even crossed my mind, I'll be honest. So he's gone. See you later. He's already played 1 game for Shearwater and got player of the match as well. So congratulations. And we have made another signing with the injuries to Gilbert and Joseph. I wouldn't say I panicked. Maybe I panicked a little bit. I thought I'd bring in another winger. It's also kind of, actually, technically, one of the weakest points of our game. I know Joseph and Olukolu have been awesome this season. Gilbert as well when he's been out on the wing. But actually, it stops there. Joseph's only a 2-star player. And we don't have anyone else who can play in those positions. So I've been on the lookout, and one of my scouting updates brought me this man, Antonis Vasiliou. I think that's the name. That's how you say it. He joins us. He's a right winger. Can play in the centre as well. 4-star with potential 5-star. So room for improvement. Technically, he looks very, very good. I have to say, he's got good passing, good technique, can score a goal. He's already recorded an assist for us in his first game. So I'm very, very happy with that. He's got lots of experience. Played for Barnet. He's played in the Vanarama League. He was in League 2. He's been around those kind of players. I'm hoping someone with his experience can see us over the finish line. Well. The end of an era. Simon Parson has announced his intention to leave Halstead at the end of his contract. He's not featured too heavily this season. Mostly substitute appearances. What a shame. What a shame. He's been a fantastic servant to Halstead. And I know he's been following the series as well. So we'll just take a minute just to say thank you very much for everything you've done. And we wish you the best. I'm sure we will see you again at some point in the series. Probably on the coaching staff. Okay, right. Time to play against Clacton. Good news, Kane Gilbert is back from injury. I said he's fit to play. I'm going to hold off because I don't want him getting injured again. Now, Chadwick does have his injury. I think Billy Knott is the sensible choice to replace him. And then on the bench, that means we can pop on. It's got to be Simon Parson, isn't it? Oh, sorry, Bell. Bell goes onto the bench. I think we'll stick with Vasiliou. I don't know his name. Vaseline. We'll stick with Vaseline on the right hand side. Horton, I tell you what, Horton's doing alright at right back. I'm going to bring Moore back in though, he's just better. And Horton's actually happy now. As you can see, some links beginning to appear at this stage of the season with some of the players in our squad, which is great. I just know that we're going to have a massive rebuild, no matter what, next season. If we get promoted, we're going to have to rebuild. If we don't get promoted, we're probably going to have to rebuild quite a bit as well. Having said that, the team's looking pretty well-rounded now. We might have one more person coming in. I don't like signing lots and lots of people at different points during the season because it's really hard for them to gel. And these links are so crucial. But I think this is the team we're going to go with for today's game. Grossart. I mean, Grossart's been amazing. I really want to give Woody Wells game time, but I just can't because Grossart's been so good. All right, let's go. This is a team we are going to Clacton with. Can we come away with all 3 points? As you can see, Clacton's form not great. No wins in their last 5 games. Why are we both wearing white? This is going to be fun. I love the kit maker that I use. Again, I think I've said a few times about doing a tutorial. I must do that at some point. I'm sure a lot of people would love to know how to make their own kits and how to import them into the game and so on and so forth. And it's really easy to do. So keep reminding me, and I will do a tutorial video on how to do it. Because I know, for me, when I first found it, I would have found that really helpful. So yeah, let me know if... just keep reminding me about that one. But the problem is, sometimes you will get clashes like this. Not very often, but occasionally. And we'll just try our best. Luckily, we are wearing black shorts, and they are in full white kits. And they got a bit of blue on there. But here we are, forwards, Vaseline. Beats his man, ball into the box, and Long is there. And the defender has to throw himself in front of the cross to deny Long, essentially a tap-in. Corner, Knott takes it, whipped towards the back post, but the keeper's done well to come out and claim it. Benfleet today are playing against West Essex, so as we know, West Essex have about 2 or 3 points to their name this season, so I can't see them dropping points. There's Long with another header. Oof. Long's getting himself into some good positions today, I must say. Tilbury are playing Sawbridgeworth, who we play next. Buckhurst Hill already winning their game. Frenford are playing Romania. It could be a difficult game for them, that. And Holbridge are playing White Ensign, who are no pushovers either. We got a free kick here. Now, we did score a free kick off camera. Can we score another one? I think that was our first one of the season. Oh, and Knott hits the crossbar. That denies us our second free kick of the season. I was considering asking Jordan Pavitt to come back. But, no, wasn't to be. That's what I was saying. Baker Moran scored in his last game, but he was chalked off because he was offside, apparently. Ball comes in. Olukolu's there. Keeper's fumbled it. It's a penalty. Olukolu's gone for the rebound. And Alvin Magagada has hauled him down. And who's our penalty taker with Gilbert out? Oh, it's not. Oh, he sent the keeper completely the wrong way. And we've gone 1-0 up. Billy Knott gets his 5th goal of the season. Fantastic. 1-0 up, away from home. Half an hour played. We are cruising. We have ourselves another highlight as the Clacton keeper has just blasted it down the pitch. We have regained possession, and now Dutton finds Long in the middle of the pitch. Long finds a ball for Baker Moran. Baker Moran! Oh, it's in! Oh, what a fortunate goal that was. He's actually looked to put it across the keeper, and I think it's bounced off the defender and beaten the keeper at the near post. We'll see it again here. Baker Moran won't care because he needs the goals. Here we go. Boom. Yeah. What a goal. What a finish. Oh dear. Oh, Clacton nearly scored. Jesus. I didn't think anything was going to come of that. And Clacton nearly put it in the back of the net. They've got a corner. Saki Mensah. What a name that is. Saki Mensah whips it in. Back post. And it finds absolutely no one. And Dutton clears it away. Well, they've got a free kick of their own now. We hit the crossbar. Can they go one better? Ginnerly? No. Terrible. Not even close. Results elsewhere. Holbridge are 1-0 up. Fenford still drawing their game. Tilbury have missed a penalty. I think Tilbury are out the title race now. At the moment, we go 2 points clear. Now, Benfleet haven't played their game yet. And no doubt they will win because they're playing the worst team in the league by a mile. But points on the board are what matter. And we are 2-0 up at half time. Absolutely cruising. Go out there. Do the same again, please. We do have ourselves a highlight as Knott picks up the ball. He's not really got an option. He does find a ball to Dutton, though. Dutton uses row. Knott. Ball towards the back post. Vaseline's there. Vaseline Force it back. Oh, it's such a weird thing to say. And Elliot Long scores. It's an assist from Vaseline. And we're 3-0 up. And you'd think that is probably the game done and dusted. Not lovely first time sweeping ball out to the right hand side. And Vaseline, aka Vasilio, plays it back for Long, who finishes it. Do you know what? I completely forget sometimes that a lot of these midfielders are quite young. So we're going to have them for a couple of seasons, hopefully. Let's see how much they can improve. Clacton are coming forwards with the ball here. Do they want to go back? Saki Mensah towards the back post, headed over the bar. I'm actually going to go ahead and make a couple of changes. Just thinking we've got that game against Sawbridgeworth literally about 3 days later. So we're going to rest Vaseline. I'm going to rest... I think we rest Not as well. Bring on Bell in his place. Yeah, let's do that. Hold on to the result, please, boys. Do not let this slip. Huh? We have ourselves a corner. Reynolds whips it in towards Dutton. Cleared away. Olukolu with a chance. Olukolu scores! The keeper's injured. Doesn't matter. the medic is running onto the pitch to help him. Maybe he's a bit embarrassed. He's injured with embarrassment. What a goal. Jesse Olukolu back in the score sheet. Another highlight. We are running rampant here. Clacton cannot get near us. Moore to Reynolds. Reynolds ball over the top for Baker Moran to run into that channel. Don't mind that. Baker Moran back to Hiobi, who just got an assist. And, he nearly gets a goal as well. German right winger. So close. White Endzone have equalised against Holbridge. That's good news for us. Because they are only, what are they, a point behind us? 2 points behind us? But looks like they could be dropping more here. 15 minutes left to play. Let's make our final change of the game. I'm going to bring off Reynolds and bring on Knight. Just because he's on a yellow card. And hopefully he can help us hold on to this lead. 4-0 up. We're not going to lose it. Holbridge have gone 2-1 up. That's annoying. And there's another highlight. Saki Mensah. That's one of my favourite names. Clousley to Ginelli. Clousley. Holden. Oh, it's a good goal. Clacton pull one back. 10 minutes left to play. Far from the start of a comeback, that's for sure. Another highlight. This game's been full of them. Dutton to Knight. Knight to Bell. Let's see if we can get a fifth. Would be nice. Knight. Back to Moore. Patient play. Moore finds the ball forward for Long. Who goes back to Knight. And Moore. Here's Hiobi now on the right hand side. Plays it to Long. Long into the box. Finds Baker Moran. And George Baker Moran gets his second of the game. Oh my god, the man's on fire. He is on fire at the moment. Gets his second of the game. It's 5-1. It would be lovely if White Ensign could equalise late on in their game against Holbridge. Fenford are drawing 0-0. Tilbury are drawing 0-0. So some good results coming our way. Buckhurst Hill, I mean, we're not too worried about them. They are winning. Holbridge have gone 3-1 up. That's frustrating. And Tilbury have scored in the dying moments as well. And speaking of dying moments, that's full time. 5-1 is the score on the door. And we've got to be very happy with that. 5-1, a big 3 points away from home against a mid-table team. Those are the kind of teams that you can easily slip up against, especially towards the end of the season when everyone's just fighting, trying to finish as high as they can. Good result. Well, Benfleet snuck past West Essex. A 1-0 win, courtesy of a Lacey goal in the 25th minute, means they go a point ahead of us once again in the league. 9 games left to play. We're 2 clear of Holbridge. Fenford dropped points in their last game, so we're now 6 clear of them. And 9 clear of Buckhurst and Tilbury. We're in a very good position. It's just a case now. Can we catch Benfleet? We've made a new signing. Joe Gregory. 23 years of old. 23 years of old? 23 years of age. He comes in as a 3.5-star player. He's on loan from White End. Oh no, sorry, he's free. My bad. Is he free? I thought I loaned him. He's free. We bought him from White Ensign. He's been banging in the goals. 22 goals in 29 appearances for them this season. I'm not quite sure why he's here. Of course, it's the hashtag lad, Joe Gregory. I know who this is. Anyway, Joe Gregory has joined us, and I'm hoping. I mean, we've been saying all season we've missed a striker. Obviously, we have Kane Gilbert, but I prefer playing him in the number 10 position. This is a very exciting transfer for us. Right then, it's time to play Sawbridge Worth, and this is how we are lining up for that game. Woody Wells comes back in between sticks. Hasn't really featured. I thought we'd give him a game just to keep him happy. The backline stays the same. The midfield stays the same. The three ahead of those stay the same. But Gregory starts up top. Joe Gregory, former hashtag man, starts up top. On the bench, we have Charlie Horton, Jake Knight. We have Bell. Kane Gilbert returns to the bench after his injury. And Baker Moran drops to the bench. Probably rather unfortunately, because he's actually in form at the moment. Do you know, I feel really bad. No, I can't feel bad. Gregory's better. Let's get on with it. Right then, here we go. Captain for today is Billy Knott. I need to actually look at my choices of captains when the main captain and vice captain are unavailable, because we've had so many changes to the squad throughout the season. It's been a very strange season in that aspect. As a ball over the top, Olakolu's in, and Joe Gregory with a chance to score 27 seconds into his debut for Halstead Town, puts it wide of the mark, but it's encouraging that he's getting into those spaces. There's two other games going on today in the league. We've got Saffron Walden against Tilbury, which is currently 0-0, and Takeley are playing Clapton, also 0-0. Not really concerned about that last game, but we'll definitely keep half a watch on the Tilbury game. Again, I think they're pretty much out the title race now, but certainly a team that we might end up playing against should we only make the playoffs. I say only make the playoffs, that's still a great achievement. Definitely what we are aiming for. A very uneventful first half there. Nothing happened, and it's 0-0 at half time. What do I say to the boys? I don't like what I just saw from this team. I feel like that's a bit too harsh. I'm going to say the fans expect to win. Don't let them down. And we'll just try and pump everyone up a bit. That looks to have done the job. And Sawbridge Worth get us underway for the second half. Now, we had a chance 27 seconds into the first half. Will we get a chance early on in the second? But it looks like it's going Sawbridge Worth's way. And the ball in, and they've scored. They've a bit quicker than us. 23 seconds that took. And Pettinger has put it into the back of the net. That's frustrating. Let's encourage the team. I'm going to go attacking as well. We've played really well this season whenever we have just gone for it. More often than not, whenever I've changed it to balanced, we end up just dropping too far off. But they're in again. Sawbridge Worth with a quick fire double. Oh, fortunately, Wells is there and he holds onto the ball. Not the start to the second half that we were looking for. And hopefully we can wake up soon. Wells restarts play with a throw to Moore, who finds Long. Vasily now on the right-hand side is a heavy touch. And he's giving it away to Lowe, who's able just to play it back to his keeper and clean up that attack. The highlight continues though. Dutton to Rowe. Ball to Olakolu. Lovely first time pass. Back to Dutton. Sonny Dutton. Lovely through ball. Joe Gregory's there! And Joe Gregory scores! It's his 25th goal of the season. And his first goal in a Halstead Town shirt. And 2 minutes, not less than 2 minutes after Sawbridge Worth take the lead, we pull one back. Dutton, what a ball this is, by the way. Eye of the needle stuff. Joe Gregory, lovely finish into the bottom left corner. And that's why we signed him. Quality. Okay, we have another highlight. Tilbury are 3-1 down. The Saffron Walden, which is crazy. Let's focus on our own game though, because Sawbridge Worth are mounting another attack. Breeze from the edge of the box. And it breezes past the post. That could have got in. At the moment, we are back at the top of the league. Our goal difference just one better than Benfleet. Rowe to Endel. Endel forward pass to Dutton. First time pass to Knott. Knott looking for a ball in behind, but it's cut out. but the ball falls to Joe Gregory, who takes a great first touch past his man. Can he get a shot away? He does, but it's straight to the keeper. Probably should have put that in. Gregory's had the chance to have a hat-trick in this game. It's promising. We have another highlight. Moore is looking a little bit tired, but it's not him that's been caught on the ball. It's not. Oh, and the ball from Merson isn't very far away at all. Right, let's make changes. I'm going to bring on Horton for Moore, and we're going to bring on Bell for Not. Of course, we still have Kane Gilbert on the bench as well. I'd like to bring him on at some point. We may need him to conjure up something magical. Here is another highlight now. Reynolds to Bell. Horton. Looking for a ball in behind. Doesn't find anyone. And Reed clears it, but only as far as Olukolu, who's done a great job tracking back there. He finds the ball to Long. Long to Dutton. Sonny Dutton! Oh, what a goal. Take a bow, son. Sonny Dutton, from about 20 yards out, bangs one into the far corner. That is an outrageous effort. Credit to Olukolu for tracking back and intercepting that pass. And then Long sees the run of Dotton. Dotton just takes a little touch to control it. And then absolutely unleashes one into the top corner. That could be a huge goal for us. 20 minutes left to play. Olukolu looking tired. Might be time to introduce Gilbert soon. Let's do it. Let's introduce Gilbert. Which means Gregory onto the right-hand side. Left-hand side. He can play there. And Gilbert on up top. Do we go for a lower tempo? Time wasting? I think we'll do that. There's no pressure on you, Gilbert. Get back on. Get some minutes under your belt. We do have possession. Oh, lovely ball. Olukolu. It's a great touch as well. Squares it for Long. Long, edge of the box. Shoots. Oh, he's put it over. Good effort. This is not what I wanted to see. Vaseline has picked up an injury and needs to come off. We're out of subs. And we have to play with Long as like a false 9. Is that a possibility? It is a possibility. Screw it, we'll have to do this. We have a free kick, Reynolds. If we can get a third goal. Oh, we can! Duran Reynolds! You absolute legend! Wow. That is an incredible free kick. Duran Reynolds has just potentially won this game for us. He's what? That's got to be 25 yards minimum. 25 yards out, and he has bent one in to that far left corner. And we are 3-1 up with 10 men against Sawbridgeworth. And now we really just have to keep the ball, slow everything down, and try and hold on. I'm hoping Vaseline's injury isn't too bad. Fortunately, Gilbert's back, but we can't worry about that right now. We just have to worry about this match and seeing it out. As Asensi comes forward for Sawbridgeworth, whips the ball into the box towards Merson, who gets ahead to it. Oh, it's in. It's looped up and over the keeper. 5 minutes left to play. I think I'm going to go very, very defensive. We're going to lower the tempo, be more disciplined, slow pace down. Just really try and shut up shop here and see this one out. This would be huge. This could be the significant result if we are to go on and win the title. 6 minutes of stoppage time, 3 minutes of that left. Saffron Walden have beaten Tilbury 4-1. What a collapse they've had. 96 minutes on the clock. And the referee blows the whistle and we win the game 3-2 with 10 men on the field. Reynolds has won the game for us with probably the best, that's probably goal of the season, arguably. Wow. What a result. 5 to 6 weeks. 5 to 6 weeks. Oh, that's going to be him done, isn't it? Pretty much. I can't see him coming back and being fit enough. Maybe for Clapton and Ilford. Maybe. Now, like I said at the start of the episode, the next episode will be a cup special. We've got a semi-final in the Challenge Cup against Benfleet. followed by a quarter-final in the FA Vars as we look to defend our trophy. We're doing very well now. I didn't think we'd get this far, to be honest. So anything now is a bonus. In the meantime, we do have Hullbridge in the league, which is a huge game, of course. Third place Hullbridge. It's going to be tough. And we're now without Vaseline as well. I'll leave you with this. This is the table, how it's looking. 2 points clear at the top. Benfleet have a game in hand. And Hullbridge will be looking to win against us in the next league game to potentially go 2 points behind us, which is a little bit scary. No, in fact, they've got a game in hand. They could go above us. Arsenal to play for. But if you have enjoyed this episode, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe. Leave a comment as well. It helps me massively. Let's get these videos, somewhat trending. Getting them to pop up on people's recommended for you sort of streams. The support has been amazing so far, and thank you to everyone who's watching. I hope you have a great start to the new year, and I'll see you in the next one.